You've all heard the expression that trust has to be earned. What if I were to tell you that that's not completely accurate or true? This is Dr. Laird Bridgman. I'm your friendly neighborhood psychologist, here today with another episode of Psychology for Every Day. Today we're going to talk about two things that you never knew about trust. A little more robust of an explanation about what trust is. You've all heard the expression that trust has to be earned. What if I were to tell you that that's not completely accurate or true, right? So think about it. When you meet somebody for the first time, you exchange greetings, you introduce yourselves, you maybe shake hands or fist bump or high five or something, some way of saying hello, and you allow a certain level of, say, even physical proximity that's there. So all that shows is that relationships start with a fundamental assumption of trust. Trust is given first before it's ever earned, right? Okay, so you got to hold on to that for a minute, because that's the beginning of a process of building trust in a relationship over time. If you think about the opposite, if you don't have that, let's say an assumption of trust, that leap of faith, if you don't have that assumption of trust with somebody in the beginning, then you don't do the things I talked about. You don't allow physical proximity. You don't shake hands. You don't stand and talk with somebody. So just remember, trust is given first. The other misconception is that trust is a binary concept. It's on or off. You have it or you do not. I suppose from a 30,000 foot view, I suppose you could kind of say that, yes, you do or do not have trust with somebody. But that is kind of an oversimplification. And it's really for the existence or not of trust. It really minimizes the importance of the quality of the trust, the strength of that connection. So we have to think about trust as more of an organic process, which is an interaction between two people. So you could think about it like a seed that sprouts from the soil, and it reaches up towards the sun, and as it gets sunlight and water and nutrients from the soil, it grows and gets stronger, right? Trust is like that. It has to be nurtured, but it starts from a seed, and the seed is the assumption of trust, that kind of leap of faith. If I illustrate differently, trust is also more like a cable in terms of like a connection between two people, right? There's a tie, a thread there, if you will. And a cable has a center core. And so that core would be the assumption of trust. And then other factors begin from the first moments of the relationship to interweave themselves around that core, to strengthen it, to nurture it, to give it the sunlight that it needs to grow and get stronger, to warm it up, as it were, so it can grow and get strong. That's happening mutually, though, from both sides of a relationship. And it's that energy exchange between the two people that becomes the bond in the relationship, but it's built on that core fiber of trust, okay? So if you think about it that way, you know, in the beginning, you have certain facts and evidence about like how you met somebody and where you met them and what your first impressions were like and how they interacted with you, and microfacial expressions and what their personality was like and how the energy flowed and all kind of things that begin to automatically be added in to our presumption of trust to strengthen that relationship, and it moves it forward on that foundation of trust. So I really just wanted to illustrate today those two facts, right? That trust is built on an assumption of trust between two people, and that it is a precious and delicate gift that has to be protected and nurtured and tended to. So if you have someone's trust, let me encourage you today to cherish it, to intentionally nurture it, to always, always strive to be worthy of it. To remember, never forget how delicate it is and how easy it is to damage. So that's my 2 cents for today. I hope it was helpful to you. If you found any truth or helpfulness in it, you know what you can do to help out is push the buttons and smash the things and ring the bell things. And that'll be all great and helpful. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video, and make it a great day.